Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we are returning to a Let's Play of Command. So, I've advanced time a little bit here and I'm actually struggling a little bit with the anti-mining warfare. You can see I've got a helicopter somewhere over here that has a little bit of an erratic path. And the reason for that is basically that I want to cover all of this area here. With our anti-mining warfare, we've suffered quite a bit of mining damage, as you might be able to see there on the left side. So I was struggling a little bit because I didn't quite recognize that mining equipment does have another category than and actually sonar equipment, and that does mean that unfortunately, well, we're not really clearing mines if we are not activating that, and we need to activate that separately, and it's not activated as part of the just general. It's a little bit of an inefficient path, but you know what, over here, this is the turning point where our fleets will be turning, so I think it's going to be okay to do that a little bit differently here. Right, yeah. So, the thing is, over here in sensors, there's a separate category, and that is not already indicated once you actively engage sonar equipment, so that's a little bit weird, honestly. And that also affects the ships over there, so that is something that we just need to keep in mind. Can I scroll over here so that we get rid of that? Fine, yeah. Over here, you guys are actually going a little bit fast, honestly, so I don't think you should be going quite as fast. Can you go significantly slower? And by significantly, I mean something like 3 knots. Yeah, you'll need to throttle down, but you'll be alright. These guys are in front of you, so these guys can come over there, and that's okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we are spotting some mines, and now we are actually sending these groups over there, so that's okay. And let's see whether we have further aircraft that we can put on this job. I think there should be, right? Now, you anti-submarine warfare patrol, you are anti-submarine warfare patrol, but I think we can unassign you from your mission. And I would actually like to launch you, because just having a couple of Hellfire missiles in the air might be actually quite nice. So yeah, let's get you ready. You are about taking 30 minutes or so. You're ready as well, so let's launch you as well. How about you guys over here? We've got a little bit of class ammunition, we've got a little bit of this and that. What is this? You're recon something? Oh yeah, you are. You know what, I want to launch you as well, see what's going to come up. Yeah, let's launch you. Then we've got these cluster bombers. You know what, let's launch you as a group, see whether we can find anything and maybe check that out. A lot of JSORs over here. Most of them are dual purpose, so you are also cluster munitions. You know what, let's launch one group here off you, and I think that's going to be alright. How about my helicopters? Yeah, you are all fine. You know what, let's launch at least 3 of you individually so that you're doing the mine clearing there a little bit more effectively, and that could be okay. There we go, another damage here on this destroyer, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, fine. You, and you, my friend, you are the ones with the Hellfire missiles. Let's get you over here, and then let's fly down there along this island, see whether we can find anything. I'm going to allow you to turn on your radar, and that's going to be alright. And I want you to probably go on a low altitude setting. 1,000 feet should be okay. That way we'll have some way to maybe take them out over there. This bit will just change down to there, so that I think is okay. We have eyes on that single mine over there, so let's hopefully try to take that out. Event? There's an event? Grouping? Weapon end game? Sonar? Huh. I think that's probably mines. And a lot of contact changes there. That's okay. Right, let's take a brief second over here and see what we've got in the air now. So we've got these guys with the JSOR. You know what, I would like to take out the airports over there. So let's see whether we can do that with you guys. And you're the one with the recon pod, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, so let's try to fly over here. Cloud cover is at about 5,000 feet, so I think if we go in 2,000 feet that should be a-okay. Yeah, and then we've got these cluster bombers as well. Yeah, so let's bring you up over there, sort of in a holding position, see whether we can do anything. Would like to take out that mine because pretty much everyone is going there, and that's not quite efficient. Who are you? You're anti-submarine warfare group. Alright. There we go. We've got this aircraft here. Flying over there at a very low altitude. And you know what? Are your sensors actually all on? Let's turn on the surface search radar as well, because I want to know if there's anything over here. New contact. No contract detected. Okay, so we are actually seeing that they are launching some missiles over here. So let's go back to normal speed. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go on afterburner speed, and I think that's going to be okay. We've got you, and I think you might very well then try to take these guys out by Hellfire missiles. So you know what? I'm going to actually send 8 missiles on you. And I'm going to go military speed over here on a low altitude, and I think that's okay. Right, let's resume over here. Let's hope that this guy is not taken out. I very much hope that not. You're probably going to send another missile there. Yeah, these guys are manually launched, I think, without radar guidance, but they might do... Okay, that was my mistake. I did know this was here. I did not know it was emitting still. Yeah, it might have been just a passive installation, but still... Yeah, that was a bad play there, but... It's gonna be alright. It's a single aircraft that we're losing over here. That's not the end of the world. It's still pretty bad though. I mean, that is unfortunate. Let's turn on your radar. See whether we can find anything else over here. You guys are coming in. Let's hope that you... Look, what's your range actually? On the Hellfire. Come on. Give me the range on the Hellfire, please. 5 miles. Yeah, you're about 6 miles out, so I think you should be alright. 6.5 miles. Just a little bit to go. Come on. Nearly there. Nearly there. New ground contacts, mostly over there. Are you guys here emitting anything? Yes, you are. Fire control radar, actually. Okay, so we do need to take these guys out with anti-radiation missiles. So they must have repaired a bit of their stuff. Let's see what we've got to potentially take them out. Let's launch one of the F-35s here. I think that's fine. Let's launch... Well, one of the ECMs here. Got all of these JSOLs. We've got all of the anti-radiation stuff. Sorry, the AA stuff. We don't have that much in terms of anti-radiation anymore, do we? No, we do. Okay, let's launch 2 groups here. I think that's going to be alright. Come on. Do take them out. You're there. Come on. Why are you not firing? Okay, let's deallocate 1. Aircraft altitude too low. Okay, so you are coming in too low. Well, that's interesting. Let's go higher then. Didn't think that would be too low. There we go. That's looking better. First missile out, and I think it should be more very soon. And let's go back to loiter speed actually. So that we're not closing in with them too fast, because I don't want them to send off any missiles, right? So yeah, that's looking good though. Sensors, everything is on. And there we go. Missile streaming towards them. And taking out their AA. Great. That is what I like to see. I think we can accelerate time a little bit. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you have taken out everything. Let's fly you over here though. On, let's say, military speed and just low altitude. Let's find out what is over there. So, you guys got the JSOL. We are seeing some emissions from over there. But I think we can still launch at the airport here. See whether they've got anything. Do we see whether they have... Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff on the tarmac there, so... Let's try to allocate a good number of weapons on these tarmac spaces. Mostly because if there are still some aircraft there, which we don't know exactly, but it would be really lovely to take them out. Okay, everything else. Runway access point. There's the control tower. There's the aviation gas. Oh, we might as well allocate one to you. We've got the runway itself, which apparently we can target or cannot target. Okay, that's weird. Right, that's okay. Yeah, let's just basically try to saturate this. Pretty much everything will be targeted in some fashion. Yeah, so you've got all of your targets gone. There we go, missiles starting from there, that's great. What are you doing? Oh, you're the one just flying around over there. You have basically loosened all of your missiles, very soon at least. You're gonna. Come on, just 2 more. Yeah. And then they will go down in a sea of cluster munitions. Okay, so who has not launched? Well, you have allocated your weapons at least, so you should be launching them soon. You're on max altitude, you're on cruise speed, there's nothing stopping you there. Okay, you're flying this way, and you, my friend, might want to fly just a little bit south of that, and you might want to fly a little bit north of that, so that we're really finding everything that is to be found over here. Yeah, your laser target designator should be on. Not sure whether there's going to be anything over there, and we do have some aircraft here in the air. Let's bring you up over there, and then the ECM here. We're just jamming, you're going to come over there, and then we've got these anti-radiation missiles, and I think we're going to send something over there against this guy. Right, you've launched everything that you can? No, you still haven't. Don't know why. Who has not launched? And a runway access point. Maybe you can't launch at that? Let's try. You should now launch if you can. One of them is a little bit behind. There we go. That's one more launch, and there we go. You can all go home. Yes, and you're doing that. Fantastic. You're accelerating even. That's nice too. There's something over here. 5. I don't know what that means, but it's there. Okay, you guys are over there. We've got this flight here, also of anti-radiation missiles. Let's see whether we've got anything over here that is still emitting. Well, this is atomic space. You're not currently emitting, so that's okay. Yeah, so none of that stuff is currently active. Neither is that. Let's have a look at stuff over here. You're out of ball side limits. Okay, let's try to fly that way. Then we can confirm whether there's anything not currently radiating. Okay, so nothing of that is too dangerous at this moment. That's okay then. You know what we could do though is, I guess we could try to fly another JSON or something. Try to take them out over there. If they are, you know what, a cluster munition. I think that's fine. Let's launch you. You're alright over here. Guess we could also go ahead and just turn on data targeting vectors. No, I'm contact emissions. All emissions. Okay, so now we know what is still emitting, and that is including this one. Over here we are seeing a lot of cluster munitions, so that should be nice. Yeah, hopefully we are taking out quite a bit of stuff there. Right, your job is going to be to attack these guys with at least 4 missiles from you. So that is going to happen at some point, and you, my friends, might just want to fly over here and take out this cluster there. There's no particular reason to do that, but still I think it's going to be alright. Right, do we see a single aircraft over here? We do. And for some reason you guys here are Jamming. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I think you're actually putting a chaff in the air. Let's stop doing that, and let's have you, my friend, attack this S-400 here with some bomblets, and then some bomblets on you, some on you, and let's just briefly check whether there's any altitude restriction. There is a very significant altitude restriction, but you might be clever enough to do this anyway. That would be great. Nice. Alright. So you're flying over there, hopefully taking that out. Hopefully we've taken out a lot of things here at Bandar Lagesh Airport. We don't know, but I think we might have. Right, you guys are going over there, you guys are coming home, that's nice. Don't see any further mine explosions, so that should hopefully be okay. And then we can have you. You've got 8 missiles. Kind of doubt whether you'll be able to take out all of this, but let's see. We might just be able to do just that. Okay, so it's a couple of installations there. And it might just put us in a slightly more advantageous position. So that would be fantastic. Okay, so that is all of you. So let's just allocate on these geckos a single missile each. That's fine. And then on the books we're going to allocate 2 missiles each. Right, there we go. Missile, 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 missile. That's all a go. Come on, just 2 more. And that's it. Right, so let's see whether they're going to find their mark. Certainly do hope so. There's another mine, and you are hopefully taking that out with the helicopter. So that should be okay. Speaking of the helicopters, I think you guys here don't actually... Yeah, see, that is the problem. These are the guys that we launched, but they're not actually using their mine clearing equipment. Which is kind of pointless then. How about you? No. This is so annoying that they just don't do that automatically. Right, you guys are also a little bit weird, honestly. Because you're not using your dipping sonar. Which definitely you should. Okay, here is a new contact, a surface-to-air missile. Probably that's against our missiles that have been launched over here. So I'm thinking we're seeing that over here. Do we? Yeah. Alright, yeah, there's the one missile. Let's see whether at least some of these guys are going to come home. It looks like we are making some impacts over here. That's not weapon endgame though, that's weapon damage, I think. You're missing, that's okay. Oh, we're also seeing the dual-purpose bomblets over there missing, but since they're dual-purpose bomblets, there's no really such a thing as missing. You've got more bomblets, and I'm hoping that you're going to throw that on the S-400 here. Yeah, there we go. And that should nicely take you out, I hope. We'll see, we'll see. Well, mostly I would say, so that's okay. You've got one more bomb, you know what, let's drop that on you. And that should be okay. Right, there we go. Did take out a couple of things here, not everything, but that's okay. We are seeing all of these things, but none of them have any active emission, so that's okay. You do, on the other hand, so that's interesting. That's an Oza, okay, fine. Let's bring you further up here. Try to check out whether there's anything that we need to be mindful about. There's some installation down here. You can try to attack that. And these bomblets are gone, so that's nice. What are you? You're landing. Okay, that's fine. And you're landing as well. Yeah, you're in the sort of loop there, target loop. So I'm guessing we can move our airborne early warning a little bit closer to our fleet. There we go. We've also still got a couple of combat air patrols. Okay, there. You know what? This guy is also still around. So let's fire everything at him. And then you can go home as well. Will they defend themselves? Probably they will. but again, I think against 4 missiles, they're gonna be helpless. There you go, that's another strike, and another strike, and these guys are gone. These guys are going up there, you guys are coming home, that's nice. Yeah, so that does mean we can look at what other stuff we have over here. So specifically, I think it might be worthwhile to do a little bit more cluster runs. What have we got in that regard? Well, we've got a couple of Mavericks too. A couple of dump bombs. How about you guys? Cluster ammunition? That is the Paveway 3. That's a blue. We've also got more JDAMs. But I think you guys are not class ammunition. Yeah, I would like you to strike the airports, but... yeah, you are cluster, so let's launch you guys. And that might be okay. Right, there we go. We've got the F-35 over there. You are targeting something over there. So you're picking this up. That's a Gakko. Shall we try to find that? Oh, there. It's over there. Well, that's interesting. So we might as well try to target that. You know, engage defensively. That's okay. You're coming down home. That's okay too. Yeah, we've taken out a little bit of their stuff over there, so that's nice. You're coming home. We are trying to take out the Tor there. These are not super dangerous anti-air systems, but still might be nice just to take them out. There we go. One hit. And a second hit there, so that's fine. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, and all of a sudden, for the very first time, we're seeing that their AA range here is dropping a little bit, which is fantastic. You guys, yeah, you've got still some class ammunition, so let's send one over there, and you are going to target the other one there, so that's nice. Let's go there. Send both of these things out, that's fine. Yeah, so we've taken them out, hopefully, or will have taken them out. That's nice. And then let's go over here. Let's target another one on each of these systems. That's okay. Then I think we can target you with one. We're going to send one to you, and actually another one as well, because it's a dangerous system. Then we've got you over here. And you, my friends, need to go this way then. Great. Yeah, so that should take care of all of these guys, basically. Are you sending out missiles? You're looking a little bit weird there. You should be sending out all of your missiles. Come on, just one last one. There we go. And you're returning home. That's nice. Good. All of this stuff. You're trying to bomb that. Let's see how that goes. Well, not too well. Okay, let's turn on your sensors here. Specifically the laser target designator. And you're actually being shot at. Aggressively. Come on. Come on. What's going on? This is ridiculous. I know you have bombs. Right, okay, let's try to be a little bit more sensible here. So, what's going on? You're 10,000 feet above ground. You should be able to attack him. Maybe it's due to the altitude. So let's go to 4,500 and see whether that is going to make a difference. Jesus. Yeah, well, you have perfect... Ooh, there's a lot more stuff over here that we might actually want to deal with. So that's good to know. Do we have some other group over here that might have some JSOLs? Yeah, we do. Okay, so you, my friends, are going to come up over there. And I have a job for you. And that is to allocate at least one missile to each of these targets. What? No, 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 no. I meant the J-Souls. Why would you not attack with the... Yeah, that's weird. Okay, weird. Okay, let's bring you up over there anyway and it's gonna work out. Let's see how these things are gonna work themselves out as well. Okay, so you my friend, you know what? Let's get out of here. Max altitude, military speed, please. This is a little bit ridiculous here. Right, okay, fine though. I think we do have a couple of aircraft here still that might be able to deal with this stuff. Specifically the... You. Carrying 4 harm missiles, that might be a little bit too little. Still, we do have you around, so let's launch you. Have you guys anything more? Yeah, you guys. Let's launch you as a group. Right, there we go. Fantastic. You guys are all sort of busy, I think. Yeah, you are. What are you doing? Can potentially reduce this a little bit like this, and I think that should be okay. Let's bring that down here a little bit. Right, fantastic. Good stuff. You're coming home? Yeah, you are. Returning to base. That's nice. And again, let's see how this is all going to work out over here. Yeah, fantastic. Good job over there. You. Okay, so you are still sort of going high. You know what? Let's try to bring you over this airport here, see what's going on over here. Let's get back to cruise speed. See whether there's anything left over there. And you know what? You might want to attack this thing here. So you made your waypoint. And you're circling around. And you're return to base Winchester. Okay, that's fine. How about you then? Right, these helicopters are a little bit weird, but they will circle back around, so that should be okay. You guys do have the anti-radiation missile, so let's try to take out this stuff up there. And that should be okay. Right, and then do we have anyone else? Any sort of harm? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, let's bring you over there as well. So what are we seeing down here at Bandar Lagash? Specifically, do we see any spotted units? Well, we did about a day ago. So let's try to bring it down to 5,000. Or, well, let's say, you know what, let's go very low here. And let's try to overfly them. See whether we can see anything. How come you're still on 10,000? Okay, now you should be really seeing stuff, although you're pretty much right above it, so suppose not. Let's see whether we find anything. Okay, you have found something over here. That is this mobile installation. Okay, so let's select you, and you know what? You can just allocate a couple of missiles on this guy. And because why not? Let's also allocate quite a couple of 50 cal rounds there. Okay, so they're not completely out of juice over here. They still have some missiles that they can evidently launch in sort of a manual mode. So you're gonna get rid of this, and you, my friends, you've got the J-Sols, right? No, you've got the harm missiles there. You've got the J-Sols? Yeah, you do. Okay, so job 1 is gonna be on this installation here. Job 2 is going to be on this one over there. And you're saying this is out of your range, but I don't quite believe that. So let's bring you over there. And you, my friend, can go back up high. That should be okay. Right, there we go. Come on, launch. Go ahead, launch. There we go. That's a nice launch there. So let's grab this group. Let's fly over here. Let's make sure that we are allocating a good number of missiles on each of these guys. You're telling me you're out of range, but that's not quite what I think is the case. There we go. Right, so you should launch very shortly. Right, let's see. Let's fly over there. Why are you going so fast? Shouldn't be. Right, most of the things up here seem to be fine. Yeah, all in all that looks okay. We've got the anti-radiation missiles. You guys are ready. Bring you up over here quickly. Why have you only launched a single one over there? You should be launching all of your missiles. Is there some ambiguity? Let's see. Let's see how that is going to turn out. Don't think we've lost any ships to mines or anything. That'd be nice if it was to stay that way. And I think what we can do is take this group over here. And I would like to launch one of the Maverick guys here. And see how that is going to work out. You know what? Let's launch them in a group. And see whether we can do some strikes here on these remaining surface-to-air missiles there. Okay, good hit over there. I think we did take that out, so let's try to do another overpass over here. And you guys, why are you going like super close to that? Okay, we did take that out. So I think we have allocated aircraft altitude to low. Didn't think I asked you to go low. Okay, there we go. That's another missile there. Weird. Okay, let's come up over there, then there. And you know, my friend, do try to be low. Let's see what we can find down there. That missile should take out the installation there very nicely. Yes, that's great. How about you take out this one now? One allocated. Okay, let's try to get you high. 10,000 feet is when you should launch. Why are you not doing that? This is so weird. Why is one of you just going ahead like that? This is super weird. What are you doing? And you're coming low again. You're supposed to be engaged offensive, but I don't think you are. Are you rising at least? No, you're not. Let's get high and then you can launch your missile. Really weird. Okay, so we've got a couple of guys over there. We've got you over here. Let's try to fly like that. Try to take these things out. And you should be able to just launch a missile there. By the way, do we know anything over here? Yeah, it's been a while since we've last seen anything over here, really. And you're struggling to find that thing. And you, I think, have now launched your missile. We've actually launched 2 missiles there. Whoop, whoop, stop. What's going on down here? So I think we remember there were quite a couple of anti-aircraft guns. So let's consider all of you hostile. And what's happening with you, guy over here? Well, it's been a while since we've really seen these things. So, and what's your service ceiling here of this thing? Your service ceiling is... it's a launch altitude, but not the target altitude. Let's Still, I think that might be somewhat the same. Do we see anything over here? Well, only the tarmac spaces. Ammo shelter. Just might want to take out the ammo here. Oh, but you have a 10,000 feet altitude level. Okay, that's okay then. So let's grab you. Let's come down here. And let's target a couple of these guys here with what we've got left. Which is not much. But still okay. Right, so you're going to allocate one to this target there. To the AA. Then we've got a couple of mobile targets there. So that should be okay. Yeah, let's bring you up over here. You're on very high altitude. That should be okay. And you know what? I guess we can go to military speed here. Why not? Good. Let's bring the Warhawk over there. What are you guys? You are also anti-radiation missiles. Is any of these guys sending out any radiation? Doesn't look like it. So you might actually not want to go there. You might want to come up here. Try to keep that covered and that should be okay. Let's bring the helicopter over there against the airport. And that hit over there should be nice and taking out that thing. That's great. Good stuff there. Do we have anything else over here that's just flying around? No, just the eyeball. And you're alright. Yeah, and everyone else is doing fine. You, my friend, I think... No, your dipping zone is active. That's nice then. How about you? How are your sensors? Your sensors are fine. Your mine clearing equipment is not fine. Let's make sure that that is turned on. Right, okay, guys. You are the two Super Hornets with the Mavericks. So, let's make sure to target you from you. And you, my friend, might be targeted by this guy. So, what's the Maverick range? I think it's, again, something like 8 miles. Yeah, so we are within 8 miles. Is there a launch altitude restriction? Not really. Okay, but you guys do have radar offensive stuff on. So let's try to go on 2,000 feet so that we're sure to acquire the target there. We are way too high, I think. Now we are coming through the cloud cover, and that should be the chance to launch there, so that's fine. Let's turn around and launch over here as well. There we go. Single hit, one missile. Nice, I like it. Okay, let's get over here. Let's try to take these guys out as well. And what I'm going to do is just going to allocate one missile here to each of these targets. And that's going like this. There we go. So yeah, do come up sort of like this, and I think that's fine. Right, this helicopter. Oh, you're coming back home. That's unfortunate. You are sending your missiles that way. The F-35, you don't necessarily need to be exposed to too many missiles there. That should be okay. You're sending out your stuff over there. That's great. Let's turn around to the left there. Allocate one more weapon. Nice. Let's get back home. No, not back home. I mean, you still got 3 missiles. Let's see what else we've got over here. Oh, apparently you did not make it. So let's allocate a weapon to you. And then over here, is there anything that we need to target? Just tarmac spaces. Well, let's make an overfly here, see whether there's anything left of any of the anti-air installations. Right, let's also check over here how this is going to go, whether they're going to be shot down by the surface-to-air guns. Doesn't look like it. We did take out a couple of installations there, so that's nice to see. Did we see anything over here in the overfly? Not really. So really not that much to take out there. We could of course try to take these guys there, but I think that's fine. Let's come over there. You are flying over there nicely, so that's good. And lastly, let's launch another group, I think, of our strike craft to potentially take out this airport up over here. And that might be very nice. You are the F-35. You know what? Let's try to take another peek over there. Let's go on just cruise speed, of course, and just high altitude, please. And then we're going to check out whether there's anything up over there. And we are going to use our radar to try and see whether there's anything. Again, these guys over here I don't think are too hostile. We might want to change the mining mine clearing missions here, a little bit more like that. Then we can bring you up towards over here. Bring you up there. That should give you a decent mission again. And bring you up down here all that way. So that we have a nice path down there to potentially take out any mines that are over there and see whether we can get into our target mission, which probably is going to happen next time because this video, again, it's just way too long. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.